Welcome back to the channel. Rare alert. Worth coin. Could you be holding on to a fortune without even knowing it? A simple 1976 Lincoln penny, worth just 1 cent, might actually be worth thousands of dollars. That's right. Some rare 1976 Lincoln pennies have sold for as much as $9,000. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind these rare coins, their history, what makes them valuable, and most importantly, how you can find one. Stay tuned. History of the 1976 Lincoln penny. Displaying a 1976 penny while showcasing historical images from 1976, like bicentennial celebrations. The 1976 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's iconic profile, while the reverse shows the famous Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. But did you know that in 1976, the United States was celebrating its 200th birthday? That's right, the bicentennial. However, unlike the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins that received special bicentennial designs, the Lincoln penny remained unchanged. But hidden among the millions of pennies struck that year are a few rare varieties worth thousands. Why are some 1976 pennies worth so much? Zooming into a graded 1976 penny with dramatic lighting. So, what makes a 1976 penny worth up to $9,000? It all comes down to a few key factors: minting errors, condition, and rare varieties. Close-up shots of different era pennies. Some of the most valuable 1976 Lincoln pennies have dramatic errors. Look for off-center strikes, double dies, and clipped planchets. If you have one with a visible mistake, you could be looking at a small fortune. The highest prices go to pennies in near-perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. Most circulated pennies are only worth face value, but an uncirculated, shiny, and flawless 1976 penny could be worth thousands. Some pennies were struck on the wrong metal planchet. A few rare 1976 pennies were accidentally made with leftover silver-clad planchets from the bicentennial quarters. If you have a 1976 penny that looks silver or has an unusual weight, you may be in for a big payday. A person carefully examining pennies with a magnifying glass and scale. Want to see if you have a rare 1976 penny worth $9,000? Here's how to check. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for double strikes, off-center prints, or die cracks. Check the mint mark. 1976 pennies were made in Philadelphia. No mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The S pennies were proof coins, but error coins can exist from any mint. Weigh your coin. A standard 1976 penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If your coin is lighter or heavier, it could be an error coin worth big bucks. Condition matters. If your penny looks nearly perfect, get it graded. Coins in MS67 or higher condition bring the highest values. Value of rare 1976 Lincoln penny. A penny in a protective case labeled MS67 sold for $9,000 with a cash register sound effect. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. How much can these rare pennies sell for? A normal 1976 penny in circulated condition, worth 1 cent. A high-grade MS65 MS67 penny, worth anywhere from $100 to $1,000. A rare era penny could fetch between $500 to $5,000. The most valuable 1976 penny. A flawless MS67 Plus with a rare mint error has sold for as high as $9,000. A table full of pennies, with a person excitedly picking through them. So, do you have a rare 1976 Lincoln penny sitting in your piggy bank? Don't miss out on a potential gold mine. Check your change, look for those errors, and if you think you've found something valuable, get it authenticated. You never know, that 1 cent coin in your pocket might just be worth $9,000. Zooming out on a glowing 1976 penny with the text "Check your change." If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and leave a comment if you've ever found a valuable coin. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Did you know that a single 1962 D Lincoln penny, yes, just 1 cent, can be worth up to $89,000? That's right. This tiny coin, something you might have lying around in an old jar or a drawer, could be hiding a massive fortune. Trophy money bag. In this video, we're going to uncover the secrets behind the 1962 D Lincoln penny, its history, minting errors, and exactly what makes it so valuable. So stick around, because if you find one of these pennies in the right condition, you might just become a millionaire overnight. Let's dive in. The history of the 1962 D Lincoln penny. Black and white footage of the U.S. Mint in the early 1960s, workers handling large amounts of pennies. The Lincoln penny has been around for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. But what makes the 1962 D penny so special? Well, in 1962, the United States Mint, particularly the Denver Mint, struck millions of these coins. They were commonplace, used in everyday transactions, from buying a stick of gum to paying for a newspaper. But hidden among these millions were a few rare pennies that turned out to be worth thousands today. And here's where things get interesting. What makes the 1962 D Lincoln penny worth $89,000? Slow zoom on a rare, perfectly graded 1962 D Lincoln penny with intense music. Alright, let's talk about the big money. How does a 1-cent coin become worth $89,000? The value of a 1962 D Lincoln penny depends on 3 key factors: condition, mint state, and grading. If your penny is in MS 67 plus or better condition, meaning perfectly struck with no scratches or wear, it could be a jackpot. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC as MS 67 plus red can fetch tens of thousands at auction. Errors make certain coins extremely valuable. Some key 1962 D Lincoln penny errors include double die errors, where the design appears slightly doubled. Off-center strikes, when the image is printed in the wrong position. Die breaks and cuts, raised blobs on the coin caused by die damage. Missing mint marks or weak strikes. These are often rare and sought after by collectors. Rare color variations. Red-brown and red-brown tones. Coins are graded by color: red RD, red-brown RB, and brown BN. The reddest pennies, due to their lack of oxidation, are the most valuable. If you have a 1962 D Lincoln penny in MS 67 plus red, you might be looking at a potential gold mine. And guess what? The highest price ever recorded for a 1962 D Lincoln penny was a whopping $89,000 at auction. Footage of a high-end coin auction, with bidders raising paddles. How to find and sell a valuable 1962 D Lincoln penny. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, how do I find one of these valuable pennies, and how do I sell it? Check your pocket change, start looking through your old piggy banks, coin jars, or even those rolls of pennies at the bank. You never know, the next valuable coin might be hiding in your house right now. Examine the coin carefully. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect for errors. Look for doubling, die cracks, or color variations. Get it graded by a professional. If you think you have a rare 1962 D penny, send it to a top grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They will authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which determines its true market value. Sell it at an auction or online. You can sell your rare penny at auctions like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or coin dealers who specialize in rare U.S. coins. Final thoughts. Could you be holding an $89,000 penny? Wow! Who knew that a simple 1962 D Lincoln penny could be worth so much money? If you own one, or if you start searching through your old coins and find something promising, don't spend it just yet. Get it graded and checked. You never know if you might have a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Have you ever found a rare or valuable penny? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy treasure hunting. Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and lucky penny finders, get ready because today, we are diving deep into one of the most legendary coins in American history. A 1969 D Lincoln penny that could be hiding in your pocket change, worth a jaw-dropping $76,000. That's right, one single cent. That could change your life. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll uncover the fascinating story, the shocking value, and how you can spot this hidden treasure. The history of the 1969 D Lincoln PNY show vintage footage of U.S. Mint operations, old images of Lincoln pennies being produced. To understand why this coin is worth a small fortune, we need to go back in time to 1969. America was going through a transformative era: Vietnam War protests, the Apollo 11 moon landing, Woodstock Music Festival, an era of change and revolution. And in the midst of all this, the Denver Mint was producing millions of Lincoln pennies. But little did they know, some of these coins would become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic history. What makes the 1969 D penny so special? Close-up footage of a 1969 D penny. Zooming in on key features now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin worth an astonishing $76,000? It all comes down to a few crucial details. First and foremost, the 1969 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, and while the majority of these coins are only worth face value, a handful have something special, something incredibly rare. It all comes down to condition, rarity, and demand. Collectors are going crazy for pristine, high-quality examples of this penny. If you have one in nearly flawless condition, also known as mint state, MS grade, your coin could be sitting on a gold mine. How.to identify the $76,000 penny. Common 1969 D penny versus valuable 1969 D penny. So, how can you tell if your 1969 D Lincoln penny is worth the big bucks? Here's what to look for. The small d under the date signifies that it was minted in Denver. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. If your penny has sharp details, a clean surface, and minimal wear, you're in luck. Unlike the famous 1969 S double die penny, this variety does not have dramatic doubling. But don't let that fool you. The condition alone is what makes this coin valuable. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this coin really worth? According to top auction houses and professional grading services, a perfect mint state 1969 D Lincoln penny has sold for a whopping $76,000. That's right, $76,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these in your piggy bank or old coin jar. That's life-changing money. Where to sell your 1969 D PNY? If you think you have a 1969 D Lincoln penny in great condition, you're probably wondering, where can you sell it for top dollar? Here are the best places to get your coin professionally graded and sold. PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, one of the most trusted grading companies in the world. NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, another top-tier grading service. Heritage Auctions and Great Collections. These platforms have sold some of the highest value pennies in history. Make sure to get your coin authenticated before selling to avoid scams and to maximize its value. And there you have it! The incredible $76,000 1969 D Lincoln penny. Now it's your turn. Go check your coin collections, your piggy banks, and your spare change jars. Who knows? You might be holding a fortune in your hands right now. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and comment below if you have any rare coins in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting!